If you need to make your team stronger, go to u7buy.com and buy yourself some cheap and reliable FC24 coins. Remember to use my discount code ELI to enjoy 6% off. Most of you guys know U7Buy for its FC coin service. Apart from FC coins, U7Buy also provides more game services like top-up mobile games, gift cards, game keys, and more. Click my link in my description and enjoy the cheapest price now. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We have not done one of these videos in a while. It's been like 3 weeks maybe. But we're gonna go over FUT Champ tactics, and I'm gonna go over the exact tactics that got me last week 18-2. I bottled rank 1. You know how that goes. Player switching, it just killed me on one of the games, but it doesn't matter. Won't go on a rant. 18-2 using this exact team. The only player, actually I haven't bought anybody else. It's the exact team. That's my bench. It's my reserves. Don't use them at all. Yeah, I'm just having fun playing with the Arsenal past and present, just trying to enjoy the game, and these are the tactics that I'm using. I usually play in the Elite Division. Season just restarted. I haven't been able to play too much. I'm right there already, halfway to the first checkpoint. I'll get there probably in the 4 or 5 wins or something like that. I usually don't lose that much there. Let's get into the actual tactics, because that's what you guys are here for. So I did switch up a few things. I don't have a constant press formation. The reason why is because I haven't been needing it. I do have a 5 at the back formation, which is a 3-5-2 that replaced it just in case I'm playing like a 5-4-1 or maybe a 3-4-2-1 or a 5-2-1-2. I like to mirror match them and do a 3-5-2 to play a 5 at the back. That's the reason why I have it there. But if you don't like that, then just go back 3 weeks ago into my videos where I have FUT Champ tactics and I go over the all-out formation, the constant press one, which will probably be where is it? It's the 4-2-4. Basically this formation with getting behind on all the wingers and strikers and all that good stuff, with a high depth, like 100 depth or something like that. But yeah, you can go in there and just copy that. But for me, I'm playing a 5 at the back. That's the only thing that I could say that you can change up to your liking. That is because I don't have it in this video, so that is why I have to give a disclaimer on that. Alright, but my go-to formation this week will be the 4-3-2-1, so probably the best formation in the game, if not arguably the top 3 formations in the game. This is what I used last week. I literally used this one for 80% of the weekend league, and then I used this one for the other 20%. So this will be my go-to 4-3-2-1. Yes, I make a defender in a 4-4-2. We'll go over that in a little bit. This will be my attacking formation, so my 4-2-3-1. Just to get back in the game, I just need a little bit more attack. Honestly, it's not the most attacking formation. It's a 4-2-3-1 with a press, the 71 auto press, long ball forward runs just to make it more attacking. So I just get a aggressive attacking AI, and I do know this formation like the back of my hand. That's why I have it there with the long ball forward runs, just because I love this formation. I just make it so attacking this way, and I know every single pattern on this formation on how to attack, and I just love having a cam. So that's why I have that formation there. Mirror matchup will be 3-5-2. With any 5 at the back, and then my ultra defensive just to shut out the game will be the 4-1-4-1. I did have to use this a few times last week, and it really works just because you have the little triangle right here that'll help you get out of a press, and then you can send it to the wingers or the fullbacks and then kind of go from there. So you have an extra man in the midfield area to be able to get out of a press. That's the whole reason why. But let's get into the tactics. 4-3-2-1. I posted this a few days ago on my channel, so if you already seen it, then just copy and paste it. I play balanced, 39 width, 70 depth. I am playing new gen, no auto press, so I have 70 depth, so just a little bit lower than the auto press. If you like the auto press, by all means, go ahead and slap it on. If you're on old gen, I recommend just playing around 60 to 65 with a higher line, just to be able to get in your opponent's face a little bit more. If you struggle with the higher line, then you can drop it anywhere from like 55 to 53, somewhere around there, kind of up to your liking. New gen, I do recommend starting off with the 70 depth just because you have a very high line. I'm playing balance, not balanced direct passing, because I have a high line and I don't want my players to move too much out of position, if that makes sense. I don't want them to be too aggressive, so that's why I don't have direct passing, because I'm playing a high line. But if you play anything lower than that, so if you play like a 60 depth, then by all means you can slap on direct passing. For me, I'm playing 70. You can play all the way as low as 60 to all the way up as high as 71, up to you. Now, if you do want to make it more aggressive, then by all means do balanced direct passing. If you really want that, I like balance just to give it a little bit more authentic play, and I have a little bit more control over the players that are moving. I don't want them to move too far away from me. I want to be able to control them when they move, if that makes sense. Like, I need to know where they're going to go, because I like to play more possession style football. width 53, just to make the midfielders split apart a little bit more. This little triangle right here, just so they can be open up a little bit more. Players in the box 6, corners and free kicks. You can do whatever you want. I'm not going to go over who goes where because I already went over that in the previous video and how to make it into a 4-4-2. Long story short, left forward will drop deep, may become a left mid in a 4-4-2. Your right center mid will become the right mid in a 4-4-2, and then these two will be your center mids right here. So one thing that I do recommend is on your left forward, try to put somebody that's a high work rated player so they can drop deeper faster. If you can't, then at least try to put a high medium. Don't put a high low because it makes them too aggressive. So keep that in mind. If you like to attack with your right fullback instead of your left fullback, then just flip-flop them. By all means, flip-flop those two, then flip-flop the right center mid and the left center mid, flip-flop the right forward and the left forward, and then that's it. Happy days. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button, by the way, if I ever helped you guys out on anything. That would be greatly appreciated. Anywho, let's keep going. Goalie comes across, sweep, keep. Both center backs stay back. Right back stay back, overlap. Left back balance overlap, so they will join in on the attack a little bit to give some more width onto the attack. Your CDM or center mid, stay back while attacking, cover center. Make sure to put a very defensive-minded player right there. Left center mid, stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box, cover center. So more of your box-to-box, quote-unquote, center mid. Try to put somebody that has a finesse shot here, by the way, if you can. That will really help out a lot. And on this side, too, finesse shots. Finesse shots are crazy overpowered if you know how to use them. So if you have that, try to use it. Right center mid, balance attack, cover wing. Basically balance everything, just cover wing. They will go forward. They will act like a number 10, like a cam behind the striker and the two forwards on the right and the left. Right forward, stay forward, get in behind. So they're always going to be bombing forward. The reason why I have stay forward, getting behind is because most players attack with the left back. So when they do attack with the fullback, they attack with the left back. So because they are attacking with the left back, I want this guy to be right behind the left back at all times and just exploiting that half space as much as they can. So you can just send over the top through balls or incisive passes to him, whatever you want to send to him, and he'll just be clear every single time, just terrorizing your opponent. So make sure you have a very lethal striker right there. Left forward, come back on defense for that 4-4-2 and get in behind just so they could be running back and forth. Striker, stay central. That is it. You can get in behind if you want to. I just have a marksman striker. I need somebody that will hold up the ball and feed my either right forward or left forward. So that's why I have Giroud there. Just stay central. That is it. That's all I need him to do. Next formation, backup formation. So if I can't score anything with the 4-3-2-1, which is rare, then I'll switch to the 4-2-3-1. Or if the player is just better than me, and I know he's better than me, and I just can't get out of his press or whatever it is, I'll switch into this formation because I know it like the back of my hand. And I can play quick counterattack football with this. If you don't like this formation, by all means, you can switch it to another formation that has two strikers, like my 4-2-2. I posted that I posted not that long ago. My 4-4-2. I haven't made one of these in a while, but the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow that I posted a while ago, that one's really good too. 4-3-1-2. Anything like that has two strikers, you can put as this formation. If you don't like this formation, just go into my channel and kind of see what you like. I usually put on the titles on there, attacking formation or whatever. Balance, 37 width, 71 depth, a little bit more narrow on this one. I do like the auto press. Again, if you don't like the auto press, by all means drop it, 70 depth. If you're on old gen, I do recommend playing 72 on this one just to be more aggressive, since this is your backup formation. But if you don't want to be that aggressive, if you're on old gen, then just go ahead, go around 60 to 55, somewhere around there. New gen, you can go as low as 60. From there on out, I would stay higher than that, go as high up to like 70, 71. Just kind of tweak it up to your liking. Width, if you want to defend the wings a little bit more, I recommend going 39, 40, even up to like 43. I've seen 45. 45 is not that good. As of what I've seen before, like a long time ago when I would actually pay attention, when I had time, 45 width makes your half spaces get exploited a lot. So keep that in mind. Just play with a little bit narrower than 43 width. Long ball, forward runs, just to be way more aggressive. If you don't like forward runs, then switch it to direct passing. Long ball doesn't mean that you're going to be playing like Mexican Mexican beer soccer or beer league soccer where they just send the ball over the top. It doesn't mean that. It just means that your players are literally going to be running, getting behind. These three right here, they're just going to be bombing forward. And that's what you want, so you can exploit those spaces and just send them the ball. It's just to be more aggressive. With 57, just to make the right mid and left mid, or the right cam, left cam, actually play like mids. So be a little bit more wider and then cut inside. If you don't like forward runs, again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but switch to direct passing. I just like forward runs because it's more aggressive. Players in the box, I have 7 just to be way more aggressive. Again, this is my attacking formation. Corners and free kicks, 1 and 1. Instructions, goalie, same thing. Center backs, same thing. Right back, stay back, overlap. Left back, stay back, overlap. You can put join the attack or balance attack on one fullback if you would like. I just don't. I make them go forward manually by myself anyways. So it's just kind of up to you. You can make them go forward if you would like. One CDM is going to be balance everything, cover center. So there'll be your more box-to-box center mid. So for me, that's Kai Havertz. So he will get forward a lot. Your right center mid is cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. If you do have a player that has the cut passing lanes and has the intercept plus, you don't have to do anything. Like Declan Rice, I don't have to do anything. He's just there by himself at all times, which is lovely. So I just run back with Kai Havertz, and Declan Rice is just going to be there trying to intercept the ball by himself because of his intercept plus, and he has that cut passing lane. So if you can have something like that, that would be very nice. Keep that in mind. Cam, basic everything, get into box or cross. That is it. Right cam, same thing, basic, get into box or cross. Left cam, same thing, basic, get into box or cross. I don't have him come back on defense because I'm trying to get back in the game. I don't need them to drop so deep. I need them to be ready to go and hit on the counterattack, and this is the best way I can get some aggressive attacking AI out of them. And then strikers, stay central, get in behind, stay forward, just to force something out of him, make him do something because he's a lone striker, and I just want him to be pushing my opponent's defensive line back so that I have space to play with my cam or my right wing, left wing, whatever you want to call them. My ultra defensive formation will be the 4-1-4-1, this one right here. If you don't like this formation, then by all means, you can go back into my other videos, switch to like a more defensive 4-2-3-1, 5-4-1 that I posted a long time ago. It's kind of up to you. I'm just playing with the 4-1-4-1 because it gives me that CDM and 2 center mid, so it's very easy to get out of a press that way. And that's what I like because for some weird reason, I like to play out of the middle. So that's why I have it. 37 width, depth 60. This will be good for both consoles. Just leave it there. Balanced direct passing, just because if I do get to go on the attack, then I will. Width 53, players in the box only 4. I leave it there. Corners and free kicks 1 and 1. Instructions, goalie comes across, sweep, keep. Both center backs stay back. Right back stay back, overlap. Left back stay back, overlap. CDM, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. Right center mid is going to be my box-to-box center mid, so he will go forward. So he's balanced everything, cover center. Left center mid is stay back while attacking, cover center, so they won't go forward. That way I have some type of defensive stability. I just need one center mid to go forward. That will act like a cam, which for me is Kai Havertz, which it should be Odegaard. I don't know why I have it like that. But yeah, that way I can kind of get something going on the attack just in case I do need to attack. But for the most part, I will be attacking through the wings. And I do quick tiki-taka play between the 2 left center mid and the center mid. And then I end up sending it to the right center mid afterwards because they do bump forward. Right mid is going to be come back on defense, cut inside, get into box or cross. Left mid, come back on defense, cut inside, get into box or cross. Cut inside so they can mimic the 4-3-2-1. So they can mimic this formation. And they can act like forwards, like center forwards. They can run more in the half spaces. That's the reason why I have cut inside, and it does work. And then strikers stay central, get in behind, just so they can actually do some type of runs. I don't have stay forward because it makes them too aggressive, and there's no cam behind him, so I don't want him to be super aggressive. And then my last formation is this formation is, if you guys are ready to click off, you guys can click off. This formation is for anybody that likes to play 5 at the back or is playing against the 5 at the back, and you need some 5 at the back. How do I want to say it? I guess a mirror matchup or something where you can kind of play against the 5 at the back and have some control over the game. Because if people play with the 5 at the back, they usually know what they're doing, and they're usually pretty ratty. So if you play with this formation, you have 2 CDMs, you have a cam, and you have 2 strikers. Right mid, left mid, that bomb forward, drop deep. So you have a little bit of everything. Probably one of the best formations in the game, in my opinion. That's probably why they got banned in the pro FIFA scene or EAFC scene, whatever. One of the best formations in the game if you know how to use it. It's a very difficult formation to master, so keep that in mind. You do have to be patient with your right mid and left mid to come back on defense and to go on the attack. And you have to be able to be patient with your CDMs and your cam. So keep that in mind before you actually use this formation. If you need an entry-level formation for the 3-5-2, it'll be the 5-2-1-2. This is more of an entry level. It's easier to play, but this one's better to play because of the CDMs and the right mid, left mid. You just get different attacking AI out of them and better defensive AI too. Everything is as follows: balanced 35 width, that's both consoles, 57 depth on new gen, old gen 53. That's what I've found that is the best. 35 57 and old gen 35 53. Balanced direct passing with 53. Players in the box 6. Corners and free kicks, you could do whatever. In game, you could always turn on hug the sideline too if you need to turn it on. So up arrow and left arrow if you need to make them wider. Goalie comes for cross, sweep, keep. All 3 center backs stay back. Both CDMs, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, cover center. That is it. If you want to make it more aggressive, you could put one on balanced attack, balanced defense. If you want to make it more attacking, but for now, master it like this, and then you could take that off to make it more aggressive. Right mid, come back on defense. That is it. Left mid, come back on defense. That is it. The reason why I don't have getting behind or get into box or cross is because if you have that, it takes longer for them to drop deep and defend in a 5 at the back. And if your opponent knows they're playing a 5 at the back and then they switch to another formation like a 4-3-2-1 like this one, they'll have 3 forwards against your 3 center backs, and then it's kind of like it's just who's better at the game at that point, or who's better at skill moves or defending, basically. So try to prevent that. I've come back on defense so they don't go so forward and they do drop deeper faster. But if you make them go forward, then you'll make them go forward manually. Oh, oops. And then cam, stay forward. That is it. And then both strikers stay central, getting behind. That is it. I was experimenting with stay forward, but it was making them a little bit too aggressive, so I just like them like that. Stay central, getting behind. That is it. But yep, those are the custom tactics and instructions that I will be using for this weekend league. Hopefully I can get rank 1. I got rank 2 last week, 18-2, bottled it. It is what it is. Hopefully this week it'll be different, and then if I do get that, then I might post the rewards. I don't know. Let me know down below if you guys are interested in rewards or just tactic videos, because I used to post rewards, but nobody will watch them. But yep. But I will catch you guys on the next one, guys. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and I'll continue making more videos for you guys. Peace.